Hey everybody, welcome to some tips and tricks as I wound up 2021 and bring in 2022 with some new hair resolution. It's me, your homegirl Adosha Wright. Never fear because hair help is here. If you are new or is returning to my YouTube channel, remember this is a no hair shaming zone. Also, if you love what I've been doing, can you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to help me reach 1,000 followers as I encourage you to do what? Never give up on your hair. So let's hop right into it, starting with the right hair care products, amethyst oil. Okay, guys, here we go. First things first, remember when you're talking about fabulous hair, bringing in the new year, and of course, never giving up, I want you to remember that your scalp and hair must be thoroughly cleansed. When I say thoroughly cleansed, I mean no flakes on the scalp, no flakes in the hair, as well as debris. Make sure your hair has no sticky, no tacky, no filmy, no oily residue to ensure optimal results when using the Rev Air or the blow dryer. This is very imperative. Also, if you are in the market of the Rev Air, please visit myrevair.com. I promise you it is worth it, and do the flex pay if need be. All right, so here I just did a slow mo because I really want you guys to see the efficacy of the Rev Air. Now, there is some product on her hair. Remember, I did use the amethyst oil, which, by the way, is a silicone base. So this does not have a lot of heavy oils per the Rev Air manufacturer's instructions. So again, I want you guys to see just how gentle, safe, and effective the Rev Air device is as we go into how to achieve silky hair just in time for the new year, okay? So here you can see the device is gently using reverse air technology to pull the texture away from the scalp in a gentle but effective motion, which of course is going to lie the cuticles flat so that you are promised stretched, safe, shiny, manageable hair. There are three heat selections that you can choose, and you can do this throughout your rev airing of each section, okay? So with her, I started on low, and then I flipped the switch and I went to high, and I went back and forth. And you can do this per what your fabric requires, okay? So this is why I love the Rev Air. You could do this with the blow dryer, but you have to have skills and dexterity. So again, I am recommending the Rev Air because, as you can see, it is very safe for textured hair. It's safe for children. It's safe for everybody. And if you're liking those nails, by the way, don't forget to visit my Amazon store and get some of that Wright nail polish. That's just a shameless plug. All right, okay, I digress. Back to the Rev Air. All right, so again, I want you guys to see how you can use the device, and I also want you guys to see just how safe it is and the importance of why your scalp must be clean and why your hair should not have a lot of residue or a lot of film on it, okay? So now what we're about to do is going to go right into the video of how to get this hair nice, silky, shiny, and easy to manage, okay? And we're going to start off with some of my favorite products, of course. So remember, we started off with the amethyst oil. Now, the secret to silk pressing is the K-Veil and the Ledoux, which, by the way, is flying off the shelf. I would like to thank everyone who have been purchasing the Ledoux by the bottles. I'm talking about people are buying this 3, 4 at a time. I swear this is a wonderful product, and I'll be doing more videos. So let's hop right into it. How to get silky hair for 2022. Okay, we're back. A little technical difficulties, but that's okay. This is just YouTube. This is not CBS, okay? All right, so here we go. We are back, and we are talking about never giving up on your hair as it relates to smoothing out, silk pressing, or flat ironing your hair. So as we talked about in the other video, number one, you want to make sure that you are using resistance because you want to pull the texture away from the scalp, and the texture could be curly, coily, afro. Some of you guys might call it nappy, kinky, whatever makes your boat float. You need to make sure that you are pulling the texture away from the scalp. Also make sure your fingers are far away enough to get a grip. You don't want to be down here, and you most certainly don't want to pinch it, as you will, clamp the hair and cause a lot of, friction and creases and cramps, and the hair will definitely break. So do not grab the hair and flat iron like this. Instead, you want your fingers open, and you want to go in this way, and you will never give up on your hair, okay? And then you're gonna go in with the flat iron. You can kind of gently, soften the regrowth area if you have a lot of texture, and then you want to bring your wrist in and just come straight down. So again, we're talking about never giving up on your hair. And so what we're doing again is we're taking out the moisture. Now, silk press hairstyles cannot have a lot of moisture in them because the hair will revert back. So the goal of all straightening services is to take the moisture out of your hair so that it can temporarily stay straight. So the steam that you see is not me frying her hair, it's the moisture that's being pressed out of the hair with the flat iron, number one. And then number two, remember she does have the thermal protectant. So the thermal protectant is going to keep me from singeing her hair, me changing the color of her hair, and also me compromising her texture. So this is why thermal protectants are important, because again, you are going to take the moisture out of the hair, and you cannot, I repeat, you cannot put any type of a cream or any moisture on the hair. The operative word you're looking for when it comes to never, ever, ever giving up on your hair is to coat the hair. And so thermal protectants, oils, pomades, that is exactly what they do. And I think I have a pomade here. So this one is by K-Veil in my little cup, and as you can see, it has just a little, like a creamy texture to it, and this is old school. I'll do a separate video talking about the oil, and the pomades, okay? So we're gonna put this in hyper mode, and then I'll be back, talk over the hyper mode, and then I will highlight the oils and the pomades, and I think that's going to help you out. So remember, in 2022, it's going to be about solutions. As we wrap up 2021, hey guys, don't give up on your hair. Check out my podcast at What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon. Go check out the Textures exhibit at Kent State University. And of course, peace, love, and hair. And if you ain't got no hair, follow rub your beautiful bald head. Bye. All right, guys. So now it's time to let your hair do the talking. Again, I cannot reiterate enough that heat styling is very, very safe for the hair, provided you have the hair very clean and you have it prepped properly. So we talked about the importance of, using the K-Veil or whatever your favorite silk press product is. Just make sure that your hair is clean. Your technique is going to be precision and will use with precision. And then, of course, you want to be meticulous to detail, making sure that your parts and your subsections are not too thick. You only need to do one pass, and remember, resistance is key. Also, make sure you have the right type of pintail comb, and you don't necessarily have to press the hairline. If the hairline is soft enough, like Nene Boo Boo's, you can just use the flat iron, and that will suffice, okay? I hope you guys again are finding this information very helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Here is the finished results, okay? So we just really pressed it out. Well, now we're going to go back through and lay down the hairline, but I wanted you guys to really just get the gist of how to have beautiful hair. And now I'm going to conclude with that bonus information about how to buy those products and use them. Hey, I'm back just to do a real quick video on those pomades and oil. So I know what you guys are wondering. What is the difference? What difference does it make if I flat iron my hair with the oil, if I flat iron my hair with grease, pomade, or whatever? So I'm just going to have Nene back here. Just keep combing your hair for us, Nene. So let me turn Nene around just so you guys can just see. Let me just get down just a little bit more. Okay, there she is. Now I'm just going to scoot down here. So here we go. The reason why you want to use pomades that are formulated for your silk presses is because how they perform on the hair. So this is by K-Veil. This is old school, and as you can see on it, it's telling you that it's an anti-humectant. It keeps the moisture away. It's also got some non-GMO stuff on there, you know, like it's no genetically modified ingredients on it, and it's safe for heat styling as it is a thermoprotectant. So it says turn down the heat when using K-Veil cream press. So you do not need a lot of heat because this has a anti-humectant. It has anti-humectant properties, and this is the bomb, okay? All right, next up, we have good old-fashioned hair greases. Now these are more so for straightening combs because they bring about a different result. So Royal Crown and Softy, these are definitely more petroleum based. So if I open it up, you'll recall the good old-fashioned Royal Crown with that nice sweet baby powder smell. This is nice for a good old-fashioned press and curl as it makes the hair real tacky so you can pinch and make good old-fashioned what? Clinique or Marcel Arn curls. So these are good. You can also put this on your legs and your lips. You know how we used to do back in the day, okay? Now you have pomades that are formulated for your scalp, such as this one here by Nature's Blessing and this one by Deca Plus. These are not meant to be used with heat styling because they are really, really light. They're more like a jelly than like an actual petroleum that's a lot heavier. So these are formulated for the scalp. They can go on the hair, but not with heat. So after the hair has been flat on, if you need to use a little pomade on your scalp, you can, preferably under a doctor's order, so don't be playing doctor on your hair at home. And then last but not least, you have your oils. So this one is my amethyst oil, which is formulated for what? Heat styling. This one right here is by Morrocco Method Euro Oil. This, as you can see, it says it's a restorative, oil. So this is about nourishment. This is not about hair styling. And then we have two other oils. We have your neem oil that's imported from India. And then we have your burdock oil that's imported from Russia. These are nourishing oils. These are not for styling. So you're going to use these before or after you style your hair, and they deliberately go directly onto the scalp. And then some of these can also be used as treatments, okay? Got a little hair on there, okay? All right, okay, so I think, the Wright oil, yeah, we have the Wright oil in the purple bottle. This can be used for both styling and or not heat styling, so it's just that simple, okay? There you have it. Should you use oil or grease, it's up to you. Just make sure you're using the kind that's formulated for what? Heat styling and not scalp care. Deuces, shake your hair for me, Nene Boo Boo. Go ahead right quick. Isn't that lovely? It's a nice way to end the video. Happy New Year. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye. Okay, guys, a Happy New Year. Remember, 2021 was all about never giving up on your hair. 2022 will be all about solutions. Remember, like and share. I know for a fact there are a lot of people who are looking for this information. Email me at ladoshaw@yahoo.com to get your very own free copy of the My Hair and Scalp Journal just in time for 2022, okay? It's absolutely free. Just email me at ladoshaw@yahoo.com. Also, if you are looking for any or all of the Wright brands, feel free to shop with me on Amazon at the LaDosha Wright Amazon store. Also, if you're tired of looking at me on YouTube, I ain't mad at ya. Just listen to me on my podcast on all of your podcasting platforms and check out the textures exhibit at the Kent State University Museum. Also, happy Kwanzaa. And don't forget, for all of the quirky videos, follow me on TikTok and all of the social media platforms. You know what I say when I signing out, right? Peace, love, and hair. And if you ain't got no hair, rub your beautiful bald head. Look out for solutions in 2022.